Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the KKRLA. This is the Eastern play-in game to see who goes to face the Musical Strikers in the Eastern side of the KKRLA tournament bracket. It is the number 4 SKNA Records versus the number 4 Dafts here at Boost Field Mall. Now, I want you to quickly understand that my voice is not the greatest right now, so I can't really scream or do much for that matter. So forgive me if my voice does sound a little crap. Just give me some time, I guess. And I guess without further ado, excuse me, let's go ahead and get this game started between the SKNA Records and the Daft to see who faces the Musical Strikers. These two teams are going to battle out through here. Quite crazy. The Dafts will win the first kickoff. As you can see, my mic quality has definitely raised. I got a new mic, so hopefully this will help out. Daft's trying to set up a play here out to Swabby. Let's go ahead and name off our players for each team. For the SKNA Records, you have Buzz, B-U-Z-Z, Iceman, I-C-E-M-A-N, Heater, H-E-A-T-E-R, and Casper, C-A-S-P-E-R. And now for the Dafts, you have Centi, C-E-N-T-I-C-E, Rex, R-E-X, Wolfman, W-O-L-F-M-A-N, and Swabby, S-W-A-B-B-I-E. And while in the middle of me talking, Rex will give the first goal to the Daft, scoring that with moving at 58 kph, while Wolfman gives the assist. 4:24, here we go into the second tip-off, or kickoff, as this ball will fly into the Daft side. SKNA Records really need this. They're trying to hold on to any glimmer of hope here. You know, you win the play-in game, who knows, maybe you get a great upset. This is the second season where we've been doing this type of style of tournament. Last season it was just 7 teams advance. Wolfman tried to set up another shot. Couldn't get the shot that he was looking for, so they will retry that, or the SKNA Records will move the ball back down. That's a opened up field as Iceman tries to complete a backward save. Not great, but Swabby will score as Rex gives off the assist. That ball moves at 89 kph. I don't know why it's been a common theme for the players to decide to try to back up and do a reverse save, because it's just not been great. It's only truly happened a couple of times, but it hasn't been the greatest. Heater will put up a shot and miss. Centi going to try to save that away. I'm not sure if Centi's name is Centisi or Centi. Rex will send it down to the SKNA Records side. Iceman trying to get down there to block Rex. It'll be Casper coming out of nowhere and absolutely slamming that one away from the danger zone. Heater now bringing it down into the Daft side, trying to give it up the wall to see if anyone can go grab it in the air. Here comes in a couple of players. Buzz will pinch it in there as Heater gives off the assist. Or maybe not. Buzz will pinch it in there, moving it 57 kph. Get the first goal for the SKNA Records. And here goes as the game moves on to the fourth kickoff. 3:13 left. The ball's going to move into the Daft side. The SKNA Records need any kind of hope that they need to really beat this tough Daft team. This Daft team has definitely ruined some things. For a couple of teams. Sorry it took me so long to respond or continue my sentence. I'm going to try to set up a shot of Swabby. That's hit up in the air and goes off the backboard. Wolfman trying to keep it in play. Wolfman keeps it in play. Buzz with a nice save. Now the SKNA Records need to try to send it out of here. It goes up in the air. Anyone's choice. Anyone's grab. Anyone's option. They get it in the Daft side. Iceman going to keep it in. Comes off of Rex. Might that go in? No, it's off the wall. Casper going to send it away as that ball flies up and gets a nice shot. Assist by Iceman. The game is tied at 2 even with 2:14 left on the clock as Casper scores the second goal for the SKNA Records. Assisted by Iceman, the ball moves at 53 kph, kilometers per hour. As you can see, my voice is starting to deteriorate right away. I have a sinus infection, I'm pretty sure, which isn't great. The 5th kickoff will show us that the ball will move into the SKNA Records side. Daft trying to set up a shot. Swabby will send it up. And we'll get the 3rd goal for the Dafts as they take the lead once again. 2:06 left on the clock. The ball moves at 41 kph as it goes in. Swabby is your scorer. Well, in here we're going to move on, as now the 6th kickoff shows us that the ball will move over into the Daft's side. Now, the SKNA Records definitely need some time to work here. Peter's going to try to send it down. Santee is going to try to send it away. Casper holds his position right there to try to keep it in the Daft side. This is what they want to do. This is what they want to try to complete. Rex sending it down. The net is open for Rex to have all the time in the world to score, as he will score the 4th goal for the Dafts, as it is assisted by Wolfman. The ball will move at 54 kph as it enters the goal. With 1:43 left on the clock, let's go ahead and move into the 7th kickoff. The 7th kickoff will show us that the ball will move into the SKNA Records side. This is not what they need right now. Wolfman going to try to go ahead and set up a shot, and it will go in, as the Dafts are now working on making this a blowout. As you can see, not a great chain of events as Casper was trying to go for that shot. Casper almost got bumped in a good way, but Wolfman will score that. Swabby assists. The ball moves at 51 kph as it enters. Let's go ahead and move into the 8th kickoff. The ball will go into the Daft side. Now the SKNA Records need all time in the world, so they need to get off 2 quick goals, and then they'll have enough time to play it around, unless they're just going to let the ball fly in, as Wolfman will score the 6th goal for the Dafts. The only one to not have scored for the Dafts is Santee. Ball moves at 65 kph as it enters the goal. 1:27 is left on the clock as now we move into the 9th kickoff. Almost double-digit kickoffs. Sometimes I need to think before I speak, because my words would actually come out a bit more clear than instead of me sounding like I'm having a stroke. Rex tries a setup for the 7th goal, potentially for the Dafts. Buzz will try to send it away. Santee keeps it up in the air. Rex keeping it in the SKNA Records side. It's going to be very hard for SKNA Records to achieve a comeback, but in all reality, it is possible. Yeah, it is March is possible. And that ball's going to fly in as Heater gets it in off of the Casper assist. As the ball moves at 65 kph, Heater will score the 3rd goal for the SKNA Records to give them some sort of glimmer of hope. Now they need 3 goals in 58 seconds and a lot of defense against this tough Daft team. The 10th kickoff will show us that the ball goes into the SKNA Records side. They need to preserve as much time as they can here. Santee going to keep it in. Casper going to send it away and get a save. Heater trying to keep this ball here. Wolfman will get it over. Iceman sends it up. Ball hits off the corner. Not able to roll in. That would have been very lucky if SKNA Records could achieve that right there. Wolfman's going to send it down. And time is just starting to drain. They need to make plays now. Oh, what a nice block by a Dafts player on the wrong side of the goal. Wolfman's going to try to score it. Almost. Rex tries to put it back. No. Blocked by another Dafts player. Well, I mean, let's be fair. SKNA Records were given all the opportunities here tonight, but they just couldn't prevail as they will lose the game so far, 6-3. Santee will send it away for the time to expire. And the Dafts will be moving on to face the Musical Strikers. What about that? A nice game where the Dafts will complete a blowout. Wolfman is your MVP with 468 scored, 2 goals, 2 assists, 0 saves, and 5 shots. Followed along by Rex with 460 scored, 2 goals, 1 assist, 0 saves, and 5 shots. Followed along by Swabby with 314 scored, 2 goals, 1 assist, 0 saves, and 3 shots. Followed along by Santee with 54 score, 0 goals, 0 assists, 1 save, and 2 shots. Let's go ahead and get into the after-game talk. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the after-game talk. Let's go ahead and get to talking. Honestly, I forgot if I did the losing team or the winning team first, but I think I did the winning team first, so let's go ahead and get into the Dafts offense. I would say that their offense played very well. They were keeping up the pace and not letting off the gas pedal. That is definitely what you need to do if you're going to hold on to a lead. They started to lose it, but then really just put the pedal to the metal more than the SKNA Records ever could. So they were able to achieve this win. And their defense played very nice as they were keeping SKNA Records away from any glimmers of hope. And honestly, the SKNA Records offense started off pretty well, but if there's gonna be one thing, if it's a one and done, then inside this tournament you just can't go cold whatsoever. And their defense kind of just let up, didn't really care much, I guess. And that's kind of all I have to say. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching me for this play-in game. I hope to see you sometime soon so we can watch the actual tournament prevail, where we will get to, in the matter of about 7 games, crown our champion of KKRLA Season 4. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I will see you sometime soon.